Hey, quickly before we get into the video, I quickly wanted to share some news about the Signal/Premium group we have. Because over the last couple of weeks, going into the summer, but also the rest of the year, we have started drawing up some plans for spot accumulation of coins like Bitcoin, XRP, but also Solana. So for example, how we started was buying Bitcoin. We actually had limits right here from 100,000 into 98,000. Went in big, are making a lot of profit right now. So if you're interested in spot accumulation plans like that, outside of future signals, consider joining. But that's it for now. Just wanted to let you know about that. And now let's get into the video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you had a great week so far, and welcome to this new video right here on Ethereum. Pretty crucial update. Yesterday, I think we have, so we're getting right into it. Hopefully you don't mind. I'm not here to waste your time, at least not in not how I see it. But yesterday we failed to hold the breakout. Yeah, right. I mean, yesterday morning during the Asian session, we actually saw some strong momentum come in for Ethereum. Not the same momentum as what we've seen before in the last month and a half. But still some momentum coming in, and we broke above the most important level for Ethereum, 2460, or to be precise, 2458, which is the value area low of this range right here, right? So what we want to see from Ethereum is that it breaks back into this range up here, which we broke down below after all the news Friday right here, or Friday last week, but also after that in the weekend. Broke down below that, and we're trying to reclaim that. And so far, we have been unable to do so. Yesterday, you can also see we dropped down below the value area low there. On a 12-hour time frame, we never even broke above that. So purely technically, I have to be slightly bearish on Ethereum, and that's also what I am going to be. As long as I haven't seen a conclusive bullish confirmation or a bullish reclaim, I have to be slightly bearish here. We also have some major imbalances still to the downside, which you can even better see if we take a look at the footprint chart right here. So what you can see is that we have some imbalances here towards 2360. We have a single print right here at 2330. Then we even have a POC and an imbalance all the way at 2250. So that would be all the way down here. I don't think it's likely we're going to drop down there. But as it stands right now, while we have not reclaimed that value area low, and while I also have maybe a slight bearish bias on Bitcoin. I mean, if you watch my Bitcoin video, you know I'm quite neutral, right? I think that Bitcoin is going to break out. It's going to break out above 108, or it's going to break down below 106.4. But we had some big sells coming in right here. Friday is usually a bit of a de-risking day, right? So you see some positions being closed, and then all those imbalances that work as kind of magnets for Ethereum and a failed reclaim. That points me down a little bit. Now I still think, I mean, look, as a trader, I think you should be a little bit fluid in your bias, right? So if we actually are able to get a breakout right here, let's take a bit of a margin, and let's say we do get a breakout above 2470 here with volume over the course of today. Will I buy Ethereum? Yes. All right. So I'm not saying you should not buy Ethereum, but I do think that, well, first of all, at this level right here, you should not buy Ethereum because you're buying while we are under a very, very relevant resistance level. And then outside of that, I think it's most likely that we will drop down lower, drop down into the 7-day rolling VWAP, maybe drop down a little bit lower towards 2320. And, maybe if we get some bad news, we got some tariffs and we got some trade deal deadlines coming the beginning of July. Maybe we even do test that 2250 imbalance. And then later, after doing that, I think we'll be able to reclaim. Right, so I do think that reclaim is coming. I just think short term, under the current circumstances, it's more likely that we will drop down first. And that is, I think, everything you need to know. So like I said, I mean, I'm not, I'm almost shutting off my recording software. So I'm not telling you don't buy Ethereum, but I am telling you that, at least in my opinion, buying Ethereum right now is not a great idea. And that it's most likely, given all the reasons I've given you in this video, that we'll see a bit of a pullback first. But those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.